Hey guys, what's going on? So let's recap this morning's game. I know this might be boring. If it is, just skip forward. I'm doing this because it's just part of my procedure. It going through reviewing these games just kind of gives me a feel for tomorrow's game. So that's why I do it. Um, so it looks like Kia Tigers won 7-3. They scored early. Uh, 4 runs in the first and then two in the second, and pretty much never looked back. Easy win. Looking at the Tigers pitcher is a right-handed pitcher, 3.91 ERA and 1.30 WHIP, and then Eagles pitcher is 5.23 and 1.33 WHIP. So um, both right-handers. Looks like both pitchers are almost the same. Tigers pitchers ERA is a little lower, but both their whips are pretty, I think, average. So, but the Tigers pitcher was able to shut out the Eagles lineup. So I guess they struggle against right-handers at least for today. So let's go to the next game. Dinos, the Twins. I think we were leaning Dinos. No, I don't remember for sure, but um, looks like Twins did that damage first in the first inning. Two runs. Um, Dino scored in the third, and then four more runs in the fifth inning to make it 5-4. After the Twins added 2 runs in the fifth, and then the Twins added a run in the sixth, and the Dinos added 2 runs in the seventh to win 7-5. Looks like the the pitchers initially the Dinos pitcher 4.05 ERA and 1.18 WHIP. So his WHIP is above average. Is it? Yeah, I mean it's above average. So he was able to shut down the Twins. I mean, not in the first inning, but after that, he was able to shut them down until the fifth. And then I must and I assume and he did enough so that I think the when the closer came in, he uh he got the job done and gave him the win. So let's see if they're both right-handers. Looks like the Twins pitcher was a left-hander, so the Dinos lineup did pretty good against him. Doosan Bears. I think we were leaning was like KT Wiz. I think I kind of thought this game would be like really like a coin flip or highly contested. So we'll just ignore this. I mean, there's no point going in this is because I don't think I'll be taking the Bears or the Wiz. Um, it'll probably be if they're playing tomorrow. It'll probably be more of the same. It's like a coin flip, so there's no point looking into that. Um, I think we were leaning with Giants, but we ignored this because I think the is this a guy? Oh yeah, because of this guy, he had um well his ERA is 4.28 and 1.42 WHIP, which is below average for WHIP. But I think his ERA against if I remember correctly against Landers was like 13 something, so that's why we decided to pass in the game. But looking at the score, the box scores, looks like both pitchers did pretty well until the sixth inning. Landers got a run in, and then Giants got 4 runs in. So I guess either the starting pitcher for the Landers collapse, or maybe that's when the reliever came in. But looks like the Landers pitcher is 7.22 ERA, which is kind of like not great, and his WHIP 1.84 is well below average. So um, I mean, at least he lasted. I'm thinking when he actually did pretty well until the sixth inning. But I don't know if that's him or if that was a closer that came in. But yeah, so I'm assuming after giving up 4 runs, he was pulled, and then the closer or reliever came in, and then he gave up 2 runs to the Giants. So 10-7. Um, so let's take a look at. I think we were in the Lions, but I didn't expect the Heroes to be this close. I think I said that the Lions were going to be win like more like cover the run line, but I didn't think the score would be 8-6. I was probably expecting more like 8-1, but like I guess the Heroes have a fight in them. Last place team. So all right, now that we're done, let's take a look at tomorrow's games. And full disclosure, as you can see by the thumbnail in this video, it's SSG Landers at Lot Giants. So obviously that's the game that we are gonna do, and that's the play of the day, or it's more like a value of the day, because it's not a great game, but it's the best that I could find. So that is what we're gonna really look at into detail. And as far as the other games, I'll give you guys my quick takes on those and leans, but like I'm letting you guys know in advance that I'm not betting those leans. Like the only reason I started giving leans and my thoughts on dogs that might upset a game, because I know that some of you might have questions for me, and if after watching this video you guys put like it in the comments, like chances are I'm not gonna see those comments until like well after the games are over, and I apologize for that in advance. But I do these videos like after I get home from work, and then so by the time I check the comments, like be like the next morning and the games are already over. So I'm giving you guys my takes on additional games, just kind of like answers, anticipating questions from you guys. But by no means are those picks, or I'm advocating for you guys to bet those games. Man, I'm just letting you know my quick takes. Like I said, I did look at the games briefly before doing this video, but I didn't go into detail. So just being upfront with you guys. But anyway, let's just take a look at the games that we are going to focus on, which is Landers at the Giants. I was going to go with Kia, I think, again today, but the money line is just too much at -150, and I think that the pitching it was an issue also. Well, so let's take a look. I mean, we're not going to take too long, but I'll tell you why I'm not taking the Kia Giants today, and that's because of the pitching. Mainly because of this guy, Owen White. Looked like his ERA is 3.09 for the season for the league, and then against the Tiger is 1.29. Now, I mean, ERA and WHIP isn't the main stat that it's going to decide that I'm taking a team or not. I mean, if that was easy, then like we all would be like in the money, and the sports book would be like broke. But anyway, and then the pitcher for Tigers. I mean, his ERA is not too bad, 2.52, and versus the Eagles is 5.82. But I think what was it that there was a reason why I decided to avoid this game aside from the money line. Um, compare. Let me see what's compare. I think. I mean, as far just looking at this, the ERA and the WHIP, both of them have pretty decent WHIP. The Tiger is almost elite, and what 1.19 is kind of like close above average, so it's not bad. But there's a reason why I decided to avoid this game. Let's take a look. Because I mean, the only way for us to play the Tigers would have to take the run line, and I'm not gonna do that. And I think it might be like a coin flip because I don't think we have a big edge here. Because you could tell by the pitcher ERA and WHIP that they're both like, I wouldn't say they're both elite, but pretty much close to it. So I think this is going to be a very volatile game, a lot of variance. Like, so there's no point, because I don't think we have an edge in this. So that's why we're not taking that. So let's move forward. I'm going to try to make this video today a little briefer than yesterday, because I think that went on a little bit too long because we kind of like meandered into the other games too much. So I'm going to try to not do that today. Do some Bears KT Wiz. I mean, for obvious reasons, like it was a 2-2 tie. So in the 11th inning, so no, probably more of the same tomorrow. Don't want any of this. Samsung Lions. Before we get to our main game, the reason we're not taking them, because initially I was gonna look at it, is it's a pitching situation for the Lions, because I think there's a rookie or a debut pitcher that has like 0 ER. Yeah. If it wasn't for this guy, like take a look at their ERA and WHIP. This is not right. I mean, this 1.06 ERA. I mean, this is because I think he's a really new. Yeah, like look at that season. The ERA is 0, so that's the unknown. I mean, so we can disregard this WHIP because it's probably low because its ERA is 0. So this might well be 0 too. So this tells us nothing. Like, he could be a great pitcher, or he could be a shitty pitcher. We won't know until the game starts. Where so, I mean, I'm not gonna bet this in any shape or form, but you can't go with this guy. He's an unknown. Like, so, and then I mean, if we were to bet this game, the number 1 team against the last place team, but the last place team has the veteran pitcher. I mean, no, there's no edge in here. Like there's no value. So that's why we're skipping it. So let's go back to the game that we're going to do today. This is not a great game, full disclosure. And it's the same situation as yesterday. What did I say? I think 2 shitty teams playing each other. But let's take a look at the pitching. This is the guy. Wait. Well, this is I think Pedro Avila. That's the guy that screwed us against the Tigers. I think but against in that situation, I think the Tigers struggled against him because he was kind of an unknown, a foreign import, and and that's why he killed the Tigers. But I mean, this I mean, if you went off the whip, you would think he is like an elite pitcher. But I'm trying to figure out why his ERA is zero. Um, let's take a look. Um, I mean, damn. Um, well, the if we're looking at this, so I mean, season ERA for the lot pitcher. And again, like I'm not gonna attempt the Korean names because I'll just butcher them. So I'll just say the Korean or lot giant pitcher. ERA is 4.58, and the WHIP is 1.45, which average, I guess. So I mean, if we take a look at this at face value, Avila has the advantage, but I think there's something suspect about this data. Um, I don't think he's gonna. I mean, let me and well, I mean, there's a question mark, so it's kind of up in the air. So I hope he doesn't play. I mean, but I mean, I said you like this. Today's game is the best value. It's probably not and that's like the best we got today. So if you don't want to take this, there's always another game tomorrow. But I think let's just take before we kind of like confirm this, kind of take a look at the standings, kind of the stats, the team splits between these two teams. Well, the park. See, hmm. Let's see where the Landers are. 4-3. Lot Giants. That's not that great for the park splits. The home. Um, let's make sure this is Giants are at home. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's not looking good. Hmm. Landers. Um, hmm. What else is there? OPS. Landers. Well, there's Landers. Home runs. Batting average. Well, the Giants are up there, top five. Runs batted in. Neither one. Hmm. Pitching. So top five pitching. There's Giants. Else. Um, Saves Giants. Strikeouts, but obviously that's not the pitchers that are starting. Take a look at the team splits again. At home, the Giants. I mean, aren't that great. Like at the bottom, away. So Landers is even worse away. So that's a wash. All right. No need to drag this out. Like again, this is not. Um, this is probably the best value we're going to have for today. I'm not really. This is not really a strong play, but it's what we got. The hand that we're dealt. So, um, I'm gonna play because I think the Giants are gonna win. like they did this morning. I'm going to take the money line plus 115. Um, I should take the safer plays at plus 1.5, but today I'm going to go for value. You know, so um, so the play of the day is the Giants plus 115, and to anticipate people having questions on about um, how I'm leaning on the other games. I'll just go through it briefly. Like I said before, this is just my quick takes. These are not really predictions. Just in case if you're wondering which way I'm leaning, here's your answer so that you don't need to ask me in the comments. Dinos and Twins. I'm going to lean Dinos again. Eagles and Tigers. I think this is going to be a really kind of coin flip like game. But ultimately, I'm going to lean Tigers. Doosan Bears. Lean is KT Wiz. And then this one's kind of hard to read. Like I said, you got an unknown, like almost new pitcher against a veteran. So I mean, you know what? If there is a potential for an upset, I guess maybe the Heroes might upset. But this is like a weak lean, so don't look too much into it. So, all right, guys. Just a recap. Our play today is Lot Giants money line plus 115. Later.